this is what I feel bad for women, right? It's not on your talent. It's like what they can get out of it. How much did that happen? And then let me ask you, we'll double up. We all know about Janelle Grant, Vince McMahon, and probably the shit's been going on forever and ever with a whole bunch of different people. If a woman chooses to do that, does she have a right to cry wolf afterwards?
And take a payment of $1 million.
So you got two. Did it happen to you? And if someone decides to take the offer and do that business transaction, are they held responsible for what their actions are?
All right, I'll go with that one first because I have a really fucking crazy story about the first question that you asked.
Let's hear it.
All right, so the Janelle Grant Vince McMahon thing. I feel like she deserves to cry wolf. I know that's not a very popular opinion. I feel like maybe she was uncomfortable, and we don't know really. We're never going to find out the whole truth of who's telling the truth, who's half lying, whatever, right? But I do feel like sometimes being a woman in wrestling and having somebody who's so intimidating like a Vince McMahon or whatever, that maybe she felt scared that she was going to lose her job and she felt pressured to do that. Maybe it started off like a consensual thing where she was all about it. And then once it started escalating to all the stuff that, that we've been reading, the horrifying stuff, then she was like, now I'm in the shit and I'm too afraid to get out of it.
Literally in the shit.
Right. Literally, I'm in this shit. Oh my God. I can't even fathom
a lot of powerful.
Chrissy, wait a minute, Jimmy, just 1 second. I'm gonna be full disclosure here. If someone offered me $1 million to take a shit on my head, I'll be like, go ahead, dude.
How did I
go
know?
ahead. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap date, dude. I'm a cheap date. I'll be honest.
Begging for coupons. Great. What does that make me? An idiot? I mean, what are you saying? I'm not getting shit on. I don't want the $1 million. Keep your
whatever,
shit to
dude.
Yourself, you fuck.
You wouldn't have somebody shit on you for $1 million?
No, that's
well. I'm driving around in my Lamborghini. You could go sit and do whatever. I'll be like, dude.
Chrissy, you got to help me out here. You might be able to change my whole life right now. Tell me why I should.
I mean, it's a personal thing, right? I guess
it's a personal choice.
Listen, you could take a shower after.
What are we talking here?
Jimmy, did you hear what she just said? All you gotta do is take a shower after. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You could maybe wear a mask.
Yeah.
Can I use Irish Spring in the shower?
Oh
I mean, God. I would use probably antibacterial, some type of.
Okay.
But anyway,
is this $1 million flat?
Let's get back to Chrissy's story. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Probably going to be taxed. So my story is, oh my God, I'll try to keep it short, but
you don't have to go as long as you want.
So I was a mark for Leaping Lanny Poffo.
Oh no,
Lanny!
We liked him. Go on.
Well, hold on. I'm loving this right now. Go ahead.
I loved watching his matches as the Genius. I loved it. I fucking loved that stuff. Dumb WCW gimmicks and stuff like that. I used to watch the Genius matches all the time. He was on a PWS show way back in the day, and they allowed me to manage him. And he was playing the Genius. He was wrestling Jay Lethal, I believe, at the time. And I love how fast you get these photos of Lanny Poffo. I'm just going through my memories, and then I fucking see DJ Hyde's fat ass, and I see.
Poor DJ Hyde.
No sympathy for DJ Hyde at all. Anyway, what a piece of shit. He just looks like he fucking smells. He looks moist. He looks moist.
He does look moist. He does look moist. Look at that. He's a moist man. Anyway, Leaping Lanny Poffo.
So I had managed Leaping Lanny Poffo on this PWS show. And he came into the locker room, and I went up to him and I introduced myself and I said, "Hi, I'm Christina, and I'm a really big fan of you and what you've done." And he did not believe me. He thought I was a random rat that knew nothing about wrestling, and he was like, no. And I started like naming like some stuff that I've like seen him in, and I was like, no, I really like enjoy your stuff or whatever. And he was like, oh really? And I said, yeah. And still, I don't think that he believed that I knew wrestling or that I was there because I actually was a fan of his. And I was having a conversation with him, and he literally pulled down his pants and his underwear and got butt ass naked right in front of me.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh. And
I'm sorry.
I was like, oh,
Wilbur.
okay. And I will never forget Loki, out of all fucking people, came up and was like, how dare you? How dare you do that to a woman in the locker room? You need to apologize right now. And I felt like I was seeing like my dentist with his dick out. Like I was like, an old ass man just like whipped it out. Like it was like trying to be disrespectful, and I was just like, what is happening? And he
but 1 second, at this moment the legacy of Lanny Poffo has just been destroyed. But
well, he's dead now, so karma Kramer.
Oh man. Ouch. Needless to say, you're not a fan of the genius.
I did not accept his apology.
Wait a minute, hold on. Did he apologize?
He did. He said he was sorry. He's like, I'm sorry. I was just joking around, and I just like kind of thought that you were just like this random, like this girl that was like they brought in to manage me. I didn't realize that you were actual like fan and professional wrestler and stuff like that. But then like he requested me, like friend requested me on Facebook, and he would like send me like a happy birthday thing. And just every time I'm like, this old man took his dick out in front of me, in front of like the entire locker room, and Loki had to come to my defense. Like,
I'm really sorry to laugh about this, but it's like, who does that? Hey, I'm a huge fan. Let me just pull my. But can I just ask you this, just for my own knowledge? From what I understand, he did have a pretty large penis. Was it large at least?
This was like 2006.
Blocked it out of her mind. Enough is enough with the trauma.
Like I was traumatized. You want to know how big he was?
Like, he was 1'3". Listen, you gotta ask the question.
Why do you want to know that?
Because I've heard so many rumors on how big this guy was, and I was like, okay, maybe it like was
maybe
big.
That's why he felt inclined to whip it out, because he's been known for its size. But I don't.
Can I ask you a question though? When he does this, do you laugh? Do you yell? Or are you just in shock?
I was in shock. I like stood there for like a minute, like ghost faced. Like I was like, okay. And then I like turned around to walk away. And that's when Loki, because I think Loki saw it and like came and immediately started yelling at him and was like, how dare you? Like it was going off on him. So
well, maybe Loki was traumatized because he saw his wiener too.
But then he was doing weird things in the match with Lethal, like weird, creepy things too. Like
what?
Yeah, like they were like calling the match, and he was like, "Oh, and then like I'll put you on the top, and I'll work your balls," and like stuff like weird stuff.
Whoa!
Like, weird man, weird man.
Do you think that people at some point either eat their own shit, meaning that they think they're like a god, and they think they just can do whatever the fuck they want, like a Lanny Poffo?
Yeah, I feel like some people maybe feel like they're untouchable, and how it was back then, right? Like how it was. I know I keep like saying it, but I feel like back then it was like easy to just say and do whatever, and there was no consequences and less social media, right? So it wasn't like, you can do this and say this, and then people jump on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Like it used to be message boards. Like that was the thing. It was like, oh, you go on a message board and you hear like ridiculous stuff. So I do feel like back then it was easier to get away with stuff, or like you said, like high and mighty. They feel like they're just untouchable.
I just don't understand. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I'm sorry, man. How much do you think of that is still going on? Because maybe I'm just a hardcore realist, but I think that even though there's a lot more attention on people and behavior and stuff like that, I still feel like that shit still somewhat goes on. I don't think
Like,
this whole thing's been cleaned up. Your thoughts on that?
oh yeah, 100%. I mean, like,
Thank you.
look at how many people still work for WWE willingly, right? I mean, it's the biggest company, right? And look at all the controversy and stuff. And it's like Vince McMahon, I feel like, is untouchable. I feel like he's just like, and he thinks he is, and he kind of is, because it's like people are still going to work for WWE. They're still going to make them money. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. That's where they want to be. And he has a hand in it still. I had a great time.
All right, pal.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy Jam, good job. She was fantastic.
Yeah, that was awesome. The Combat Zone is one whack ass company, man. Oh,
dude, she did a lot for the business, bro.
She really did. I didn't get to ask her. I was wondering how she felt about where they're at now, because she's on bad terms with Combat Zone, but she was there for 12 years, I think, or something.
It's a long
dude.
time.
It is.
You know, she's moving on, dude. She's working with Juggalo and doing the podcast. It's all good. I want to remind you.
Join us this Saturday for Monte and the Pharaoh at the big event New York. It's going to be huge.
By the way, Ripshot not digging our AI usage.
Yeah, it looks like I got kicked out of Poison. Fuck out of here.
Anyway, Chrissy was friggin' awesome. I want to thank Melody on the first show. Again,
you know, Mike, by the way, some
patriot
you are. You didn't say one word about Jack Hughes missing teeth and winning us the gold medal. You said nothing.
Jimmy, I work too
you
much,
don't care.
Man. I work too much. I work too much. I don't know what's going on. I came home and I got hit with anti-Trump stuff for my entire family. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on, bro. Like, I have no clue. I go to work at 4 and 5 in the morning. I get home at 7.
I have morning. I was trying to sleep in my coffin. I was like, what? Who is that?
But I want to remind everybody, Monte The Pharaoh will be at the big event. Please come up, say hello to us, take some pictures. Say goodbye to me. The ending is near. The ending is near. And, you know, whatever. But again,
what are you carrying across? The end is near.
As always, I want to thank our family for joining us every Thursday. It's always an honor to have you, and it's always an honor to have these wonderful guests. And it's amazing to me when you meet certain people like a Melody or like a Chrissy, right? And then how talented they are, and you're like, holy shit, these people got the goods. You know what I'm saying?
You're more grounded than I am. Whoops.
Well, listen. With that, Jimmy, as always, send us out. We'll remind you all one last time.
Join us this Saturday for Monte and the Pharaoh at the big event New York. It's going to be huge.
I like AI Pharaoh.
I got to start saying I like things more so you'll play them less.
I love AI Pharaoh.
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic. I love it.
Dude, real quick before we go, we've had Lanny on the show twice. He's passed away.
Yeah.
You heard what Chrissy said.
Yeah. He'd like to show off his penis.
No, but let me ask you a question. Does it make you feel different about Lanny now?
Well, you really want me to talk about Lanny? I mean, like Lanny showed us very positive side. Lanny was actually very, very nice to us. Almost all the time we knew Lanny. Lanny was very, very kind to us, unless I missed something. I don't think I did. The only time that I felt uncomfortable with Lanny, as you know, is when we were dropping Lanny off and he was like asking for stuff that we didn't have for him. I'm like, no, Lanny, you're going to have to talk to Michael about that. It's got nothing to do with me. And Lanny got completely changed. So,
can I tell you my first thoughts?
Yeah.
First of all, I know I joked about it with her, right?
Yeah,
but
you shouldn't be doing that shit. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, come on. Obviously not, but go ahead.
Well, I was like I was really disgusted by it. I'm like,
yeah,
here's a person that says, hey, I'm a big fan. Thank you for your work. And your response is pulling your dick out. I mean, who does that? Who does that?
Well, you know, I wanted to say it, but, you know, you don't want to step on conversation when you're doing something live. But I wanted to cut in when she was saying that. And I was like saying, Mike, do you realize? Sounds to me like that was one of her heroes, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is the worst thing that can ever happen when you meet your hero? Well, that's actually worse than the worst. That's pretty
But so
fucking
okay, so this is what I was thinking.
really
Right?
bad.
We all love our buddy Evan Ginsberg, right? Because this is the first thing I thought about. And how he tries to say that Lanny was his good friend, which we know better, right?
Yeah. No, we
Okay.
did. Yeah.
And
Unless Lanny's the ultimate two-face, but they could be everything could be a fucking work. Go on.
so, but I kept on thinking to myself, okay, he's gonna watch this.
Yeah.
And what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? Is he gonna turn around and go, Lanny's still a good guy? I understand he's dead, and we're not talking ill. Well, we are talking ill of the dead. Let's just say it like we are.
We're responding to a story that was told during an interview.
Right. But that guy, this guy right here will defend him.
Right.
Right. And then I started thinking to myself, like, I really did enjoy her candid discussions about Tessa and Hogan. They were honest opinions.
Right.
But when you think about the words they used,
leave it at that.
The words they used, right? And then you think about what Lanny did to a young, aspiring woman.
Yeah.
And this guy who will trash anybody that doesn't fit his agenda.
Right.
When he hears this, he'll defend Poffo. And it's indefensible.
Well, they always say that music is a reflection of your makeup. Who's his favorite artist? James Brown. Hey, you know what? Look up James Brown and see some of the things he did. He's not the nicest guy. You never hear anything bad about James Brown, do you?
Jimmy, that's the soul of a man. Someone that does that is not a good person. Like,
that's
what do you do? Good.
I was just going to say that's for the big guy to take care of. I don't lose any sleep.
No, I understand that, and you're right. But my point is, if you're doing that to a young woman, what else have you done? Like,
come on, man.
In my worst day, I
that could be your daughter, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when everybody graces the great Lanny, like, dude, great job, Chrissy. You ruined Lanny Poffo for me. Fantastic. Now I hate him. I hate him. She ruined him for me. I'm sorry. I hate him now.
You can't be too fond of him after that. That's for shit sure. But
I've become dumb
and indifferent to a lot of it. I have.
Well, it's the shit show of pro wrestling, man.
It's the shit show, unfortunately. See, that's where people get all pissed off at us because, God forbid we let our guests tell it like it is. When they say something that's as uncomfortable as what we just heard, what are we supposed to say? Well, he was a good guy.
You'll get the stupid wrestling fans go, oh, she's full of shit. That never happened. Oh yeah,
okay.
She's gonna make up a story about Lanny Poffo like that's gonna be such a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly.
But there's no difference between this guy and that phone call, which he claims is AI, which it isn't. Okay.
Right.
And then, oh, by the way, he was going to sue us. That hasn't happened yet.
Whatever. What you want logic with a guy who drives spikes through innocent people's heads? What do you want?
I'm disgusted by it. I'm pissed off. I'm mad.
Yeah. Well, it's unfortunately to me, it's same as it ever was.
Yeah.
It's just
let's do it. Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. It's and God forbid if you say, well, that was fucking shitty. What a shitty fucking thing to do. Oh, these guys, they're just bringing out the bad stuff. No, we didn't. And not tonight with Melody either. These were two really good shows, by the way. There was a lot to learn.
There was.
Keep your triggered shit aside. I mean, come on.
And understand that, what happens to women is, you know what? We're lucky to be men. I got to be honest with you, bro. Because I don't even know how women deal with this shit. I really don't.
I've wrestled with that. I mean, I would like to think every human does. I wonder what it would be like if I hadn't been born the way I am. Whatever.
Sure.
I think it goes both ways. I think it's getting better for women, obviously, in this world. It definitely is getting better for women in this world.
Well, dude,
look, they had to fight for their lives just to vote 100 years ago.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. I'm probably God made sure I wasn't going to be a woman, because if I was a woman, I'd use it for evil.
Really?
I would control every man.
I would have been the greatest.
I'd be the biggest sex kitten around, and I would be getting money all over the place. I'd be a hooker.
You whore.
I'd be a whore.
Yeah.
I'd be a whore.
Well, I definitely would have done porn. So.
Yeah, we know that. All right. Send us out, big man.
Would I have been hairy? This is back in the day, right? You know, like nowadays they all look like
All right,
waxwork.
real quick, we're gonna see Jenna Jameson.
Yeah,
Is it
we
gonna
are.
is it gonna ruin you, or is it gonna be happiness?
Never. We're if we do see Jenna Jameson, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and go, brother. There's the Hulk Hogan of chicks of porn, right there, brother.
Love it.
Well, she is. I mean, what are you going to deny her history? What are you going to cancel her? What's wrong with you? She's a real American. Come on.
I am a real porn star.
Stop. Fight for what's right, and on the left.
Jerk. Just go ahead, get us out of here before we get in trouble.
We're visiting Pharaoh's here after last night's Super ECW tribute show.
Deluxe.
Pharaoh's looking good though as he gets older. He can handle his liquor a little better, right? But we'll be flowing around. Hopefully, get to see a few people. We'll be posting these videos. So we'll talk to you soon.
I don't care if they talk shit. I don't talk to hypocrites. If you hate me, that's just fine. Go on down and get in line. They try to tell me what I need, and it sure ain't nothing good for me. Don't care what they say, it's all just talk. Gonna head my way and walk my walk. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this. So talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care.
Couple things I want to cover, Jimmy.
Yeah.
500 level has now improved on the M&P code. Now go to MP30 for 30% off. Jimmy, I got to tell you something, right? I was at the beach again, 500 level. If you guys haven't looked at the shirts, right, go to the website. It's incredible. And I got to be honest, right? So it was a little chilly today. I brought the dogs to the beach. I was off work for the Jewish holidays,
today.
right?
It's cold.
It wasn't cold,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I have from 500 level, I have a Roman Reigns sweatshirt. Now, usually sweatshirts are not always the nicest fabric, unless I'm into really nice fabric because I just don't like things up against my skin. So usually I'll get thinner type of shirts, but this is a heavy sweatshirt. The fabric, unbelievable. And you're going to get a deal at 30% off, Jimmy. I mean, my God, it's a no-brainer, guys. I am telling you, once you get one shirt from them, you'll get 50. I guarantee it. And they've got all the sports. Yeah, dude, tell me what you think of it, Jimmy.
They're so comfortable. I got to get a long sleeve now. I'm telling you, I got to, because it was chilly today, especially for a guy who's been in Panama City Beach the last 2 years. It was chilly today, and I love the material. It's so silky. Is that the right word for it? I don't know.
No, absolutely, dude.
It's so comfortable. So yeah, I got to get myself some leveled long sleeves. That's for sure. 30%.
And again, it doesn't. They got plenty of wrestling stuff. They got baseball stuff. They've got football. They got everything, dude. MMA. They got it all, man. And I'm telling you, it's very high quality. Again, 500 level code MP30, 30% off. So if a T-shirt costs you $20, what's 30% off on $20, dude?
It's enough. 10 plus another 20% tacked on top. Not much. It's a steal.
I agree. I want to remind everybody too, the Monte The Pharaoh show, hit the QR code, be willing to check out our shows on YouTube, where we got almost 24,000 subscribers. Go to our Facebook page where we're approaching 27,000 subscribers. And again, if you feel like donating to the show, please go to the Monte The Pharaoh webpage, hit donate. Helps us bring in more guests. Trying to entertain Jim. We've got the big event coming up, so a lot of good stuff happening right now.